Hi, it's Kate. In today's video, I'm going to share with you my personal story. We are going to talk about how to notice our negative beliefs. These negative beliefs prevent us from achieving what we want, forcing us to live according to uncomfortable scenarios. One day, I went to a hairdresser. The hairdresser, a very straightforward and talkative woman, told me, "Oh, look, you have gray hair." I knew I had it. By the way, this gray hair is the main character of my today's story. So, the hairdresser decided to share with me a story from her life. "I also have gray hair," she said. "It appeared a few years ago, and I immediately told my husband, 'Look, I have gray hair. That's because of you. That's because you make me feel nervous.'" So I was listening to her story. By the way, I want to mention that it is obvious for me, it is my principle that every situation that I face during the day, every person I talk to during the day, every emotion that I feel, every thought that crosses my mind, all these things are kind of clues for me. They help me to develop, to understand what I should give up, get rid of, that's something that I don't need anymore, and what I should acquire for myself right now. So, what is this gray hair situation for me? Why do I need it? What will it reveal for me? The universe told me, "Kate, there is a negative belief you have, and there is a scenario you're living through." Let's go back in time. A few months before this talk with a hairdresser, I discovered this gray hair. It happened after I experienced a very painful and shocking situation connected with my relationship. I decided that time that I would learn from it, that I would understand why that situation happened to me, why it was in my life. When painful situations come into our life, it means that we attract them for some reason. Some kind of trauma lives in us. That was a scenario I was used to. In my life, I used the scenario which I saw somewhere and accepted subconsciously as an indisputable fact of reality. If I attract a painful situation into my life, it means that I subconsciously want to experience something important through this situation. So back to the gray hair. Sitting in the hairdresser's, I remembered the thoughts that had crossed my mind when I just found that gray hair. The first thing I thought was, "Oh, this gray hair is the indicator of how worried I am about my relationship." Gray hair means I'm worried about the relationship. This means that I'm worried about the person with whom I have the relationship. So, this person is important to me. And if this person is important, I love him. Do you see the logics? So, what incorrect belief did I have in my subconscious that time? Only if I suffer, only if I have emotional pain because of a person, only if there are some obstacles which I must overcome. That's the only way I can show him that I love him. This is the only way I can prove to myself that I love this person. So, love in such a scenario exists only despite some difficulties. Where did I get this scenario? I might have learned it from numerous TV shows which I watched in my childhood. In any TV series about love, someone suffers, there are some obstacles. Come on, there is nothing to watch. There is nothing interesting if there is no drama. This is the plot. Love wins despite all obstacles, despite someone's complex character and pain. And I watched these TV shows as a child. By the way, adults are also influenced. If the family doesn't provide the child with a picture of a healthy relationship, the child will get this knowledge somewhere, for example, from TV shows. And the incorrect subconscious program will be something like, a person understands that I love him only if I go through emotional pain because of him. When I discovered that gray hair, I really got the feeling, how much have I been through? This is definitely love. Look, I love you. I've proved it to you. I've proved it to myself. There was a destructive love program here. This is not love. This is neurosis, a trauma, a scenario. It should be detected and coped with. The purpose of this video is to show that even everyday little things can reveal to us what is hidden in our subconscious. It is important to be attentive to yourself, to observe yourself. Pay attention to what impresses you and hurts you, to your hardest and most undeniable beliefs. All this time we've been talking about gray hair, but any symptoms, any signals which come from our body, even diseases, might be caused by incorrect subconscious beliefs. Giving the simplest example from psychosomatics, people might have such an attitude that only if they are sick, they can have a rest, they don't need to go to work. Our body doesn't lie. So look attentively at its reactions, signals, indicators. Our body shows us that there is some kind of an inner conflict. In the following videos, we will talk about some more negative beliefs about the connection between love and suffering. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel, a channel about how to build a bright life and achieve your goals.